Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Now, on this video, I'm going to be sharing my knowledge of all the Helluva Boss characters. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get to the good guys first. Now, this character is the main protagonist of Helluva Boss, Blitz. He actually has the letter O on his name, but the O is silent. Any character who pronounces his name with the O, he takes it as an offensive insult. Now, Blitz, since he's the main protagonist of Helluva Boss, what I learned about the Helluva Boss TV series is throughout the series, Blitz is on a journey of reconciliation because Blitz, he had a traumatic childhood. He had a falling out with his childhood friend. He tried to form a relationship, but it didn't go very well. And he tries to start his own family and even start his own business as a way to break away from his inner demons and personal hell, especially his trauma. But eventually, Blitz's journey of reconciliation. Sure, he has friends and um, and also an adoptive daughter. But what I'm trying to say here is that Blitz's journey of reconciliation. He eventually has to face his inner demons and personal hell. Uh, you know, reconciling with reconciling, healing old wounds. That's how I would summarize Blitz's journey of reconciliation. But overall, Blitz, even though he formed his business IMP, which is basically a hit contract company, um, you know, uh, Blitz forming his own business, I would say, really he's trying to be like a good employer, a good father, well, good dad, obviously. Uh, everything that his dad never gave him. So, in summary of how I would summarize Blitz, the main protagonist of Helluva Boss, trying to break away from his trauma, but also at the same time being on a journey of reconciliation, especially ever since founding his own company and forming his surrogate family. That's uh, that's how I summarize Blitz. Now, this character is Blitz's adoptive daughter, Luna. One thing that Blitz showed was also generosity because after Blitz adopted Luna, Blitz was living in a one-bedroom apartment. Blitz showed generosity for letting Luna use that one bedroom for her to sleep in, and Blitz's apartment, it was only a one bedroom apartment, so he was very generous to give Luna his only bedroom. And Luna, Blitz adopting Luna was trying to be a good dad, even though they're not related. He's trying to be a good dad as something that his dad never gave him, which traumatized his childhood. But Luna, since she's a hellhound, I would say she looks like a gray wolf or an Arctic wolf, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a gray wolf. But overall, Luna, uh, she's even though she's tough and whatnot, and already a young adult, she does generally show like everything that Blitz would willingly do to be a good dad. So uh, the generosity um, after adopting Luna, Blitz offered her a roof over her head and a place to live, and also offered her a job, which is obviously his business. That's how I would summarize Luna. Now, this character Moxie, how Blitz met Moxie is was in prison, or I would say jail. I don't know if Blitz was serving time or he just got arrested. So Moxie, Blitz met Moxie in jail or prison. I don't know. My guess is jail or prison. I would say prison or jail, maybe likely prison. But um, Blitz, the first time Moxie and Blitz meet each other was when, after Moxie got arrested, uh, and and you know when his partner just left him behind. Um, Moxie, he was raised in in organized crime, which he really doesn't like, and he wanted to be offered a legit job. So Blitz, after Moxie met Blitz for the first time, Blitz he offered Moxie a job, which is his business in IMP, and Moxie was proud of it. And despite the company being poorly managed, because IMP was a recently founded business, Blitz did. So Blitz offered Moxie a job. Moxie accepted, and it was a way to break away from his organized crime childhood life, if you catch what I mean. So that's Moxie. Now, this character Millie, she is the wife of Moxie. Um, how Blitz met Millie was Millie, she's a feared assassin, but Blitz eventually became good friends with Millie, and and um, and Blitz was kind enough to offer Millie a job. Um, so Millie joined the business, and from the moment Millie met Moxie, the two got married and they became husband and wife. So Millie, she's a feared assassin, but Blitz did generally show a lot of respect for what Millie can pull off for his business. Since his business is IMP, a hit contract company. So yeah, that's Millie. Now, this character is Blitz's boyfriend Stolas. Now, Stolas, he is a Ars Goetia, but he was uh, he was he was arranged married to with Stella. Now, Stella, she's a very abusive wife, and the arranged marriage, like I said, it was doomed to fail, even if Blitz wasn't in Stolas' life. Um, um, Stolas, despite being an Ars Goetia, it's he treats Blitz like like as if something that truly makes him happy. But eventually, as the story progresses, Blitz and Stolas, they eventually solidify their relationship, hopefully, and like I said, the Stolas and Blitz, they eventually become gay couples, because Stolas, the only thing that truly made him happy was Blitz, and in the arranged marriage, the only thing that truly made him happy in the arranged marriage was being a good dad, which I'll show you guys next. So that's Stolas. Now, this character here, this is Stolas's biological daughter. Now, both Blitz and Stolas have daughters. The only difference is Blitz's daughter is adoptive, while Stolas's daughter is biological. So, this character here is Stolas's daughter, Octavia. Now, the reason why Octavia is the only thing that truly made him happy in the arranged marriage is being a good dad, because Octavia, she was raised by her mom and dad, but her mom was a bad parent compared to her dad, which hopefully she will see eventually, considering how much of a scumbag her mom is. And Stolas, her dad, he sacrificed a lot to really be a good dad. Despite the arranged marriage, he did everything. He sacrificed a lot of raising Octavia, and Octavia, though she cannot see it yet, she will eventually understand, because Blitz did really see how much Stolas loved his daughter. And Luna did meet Octavia, but it was brief, but hopefully it will be totally worth it because Octavia, you know, after she became a teenager and she's not coming of age yet. Octavia, she'll eventually see how much of a scumbag her mom is and how scummy the life of the Ars Goetia is. So hopefully, Octavia, she will see who her real parent is from what I learned. So in summary, yeah, that's Octavia. Now this character here is this is Blitz's childhood friend Fizzarolli, aka Fizz. The two were childhood friends, but they had a falling out after the fire that destroyed the circus, and the two didn't speak to each other, and Blitz was severely traumatized. But eventually, they finally open up to each other. Well, Blitz opens up a lot, admitting that he really did care. He was very guilty about what happened. Like he was very remorseful. After opening up, the two eventually became friends again, and that goes to show you that what Blitz did there, it's never too late to do the right thing. And that right thing, what he did there, healing old wounds and reconciling. So that's why I see Helluva Boss. That's why I see the Helluva Boss TV series, Blitz's journey of reconciliation. Now, this character is Fizz's boyfriend, uh, Osmosius, aka Ozzy. Well, I'm just gonna say Ozzy here. The first time Blitz met Ozzy, uh, it was pestering, but eventually Ozzy will be Blitz's future friend because after Ozzy hired Blitz to protect Fizz, Ozzy eventually develops some respect for Blitz, and eventually in the future, hopefully Ozzy and Blitz will eventually become good friends. And one other thing that it's not too late to do the right one other thing that is not too late to do the right thing for Blitz, making new friends. Of course, reconciling with old friends at the same time also making new friends. So that's Ozzy. Now, this character here is Vortex. He is the bodyguard of Veroska Mayday. Um, Whatever beef Blitz had with Veroska, he remains neutral. But regardless of neutrality, he absolutely remains loyal to Veroska as he takes his bodyguard work seriously. But Vortex, people nickname him Tex. People call him by his nickname Tex, but Vortex. His stance is really neutral. Regarding the beef between Blitz and Veroska, and I'll explain that once we reach the Veroska part. But overall, Vortex, he does remain neutral, but I'm pretty sure that putting differences aside, I'm pretty sure that Vortex and Blitz would eventually get along. So and also it is a start. Well, it is a start from what I remember because there was a drinking game that Blitz partakes, and and Vortex does the referee. So that's what I think of Vortex, of sharing my knowledge here. He's neutral, but eventually in the future, he could be good friends with Blitz. Once Because a journey of reconciliation, it is extremely difficult, but it's never impossible if you do the right thing. Now, this character here, this is Beelzebub, aka Queen Bee. She is the girlfriend of Vortex. Uh, she hosts a lot of hound parties. The hound party that she hosted, Blitz had a good time in that party compared to the other party when he first met Ozzy. Uh, the party Beelzebub held, it's very wild, and I'm pretty sure, given what I remember watching that episode, Blitz had a good time in that party, and she generally develops some. She eventually develops hard respect for Blitz. When Blitz beat her in her own game of in her own drinking game. Uh, so I have to admit that Beelzebub, she's a likely candidate for Blitz being her friend because Blitz, when he makes new friends, I'm pretty sure that Beelzebub will be another real friend that Blitz will make on his journey of reconciliation. And this character here is Veroska Mayday. Now, Veroska Mayday is the ex-girlfriend of Blitz. The two were in a relationship, but they had a falling out because, Blitz, he wasn't really good at forming relationships. But, even though Blitz is no longer in a relationship with Veroska, it's never too late to do the right thing for Blitz because even though they're no longer in a relationship, the best thing is, just being friends. Just being friends. Because Veroska Mayday, she generally did show a lot of concern when Blitz was about to be executed because, despite her history with Blitz, uh, she generally did care for Blitz. And um, Veronica, she eventually sees how much Blitz wants to change because, a journey of reconciliation, you got to have the willingness to change. So Blitz showing a willingness to change, Veroska understands, and eventually, like, even though, even though it's, even though that apology thing he did wasn't enough, it's a start because a journey of reconciliation also involves apologizing. That's also meaning healing old wounds. So hopefully, Veroska Mayday and Blitz, even though they're no longer in a relationship, uh, it's never too late to do the right thing. Just heal your old wounds and just be friends. Even though you're no longer in a relationship, it's never too late to do the right thing. Now, this character Vasago, not much I can read about because considering the limited amount of information I can get for this character, Vasago, he's in Ars Goetia. He's still in Ars Goetia, but he really dislikes what's going on currently with the Ars Goetia, and eventually. What's going on will eventually lead to the downfall of the Ars Goetia, but he hasn't crossed paths with Blitz yet. He did see Blitz, but he hasn't officially crossed paths yet, officially meeting and whatnot. But hopefully, let's see how it plays out because I guarantee that Vasago, there is a good chance he might or might not understand, but it's something worth. It's something worth to read about, and also worth once season 3 comes, we see what Vasago's really going to do if he cross paths with Blitz again. Uh, he might feel jealous, he might not feel jealous, but he'll have to accept the reality that Blitz and Stolas are in a relationship. So those are the good guys. Now for the bad guys. Now all these characters here, they're all designed for you to hate. For the other characters I showed you guys, I'm pretty sure I would say that a lot of these characters are designed for you to like, but these are the bad guys, so these characters are designed for you to hate. This is Cash, who is Blitz's father, who is Blitz's dad. Um, this character, the first time I saw this character, I haven't had a lot. There wasn't a lot of information I can gather about this character, but this character, he was very abusive towards Blitz. He even sold Blitz to Stolas. To Stolas's dad. I'll eventually bring that up soon. That's something I forgot, but uh, that's um, that's why this character, he's a really bad father. He's very abusive. He manipulated Fizzaroli, that Blitz was responsible for everything, and he even caused a lot of damage to. He even caused a lot of damage to uh, to to Blitz's twin sister, which you'll eventually will see. Okay, here we go. Now, this character here, this is Stolas' dad. Now, not a lot of information, but I'm pretty sure, like Blitz's dad, Stolas' dad is also very abusive. Uh, I would say, I would say this character is also designed for you to hate as well, because a lot of the characters, basically the arch nemesis of each of the characters, Blitz, Moxie, and Stolas, they're all designed to be arch nemesis for the characters. So this character, Pamon, if I can say it properly, Pamon, he is Stolas' dad, but I'm pretty sure, like Blitz's dad, Pamon is also abusive. He doesn't care about Blitz's he doesn't care about his son's well-being, and also sexual orientation, because Stolas is gay, Blitz is pansexual. The only thing he cares about is status in the Ars Goetia. So that's the character of Pabon. And given his personality, I also hate him. But yeah, so that's Pamon. And this character here is also Blitz's arch nemesis. Well, I would say official arch nemesis. This character's name is Stryker. He's a hitman. He was hired by Stella to kill Stolas, but was thwarted by Moxie and Millie. And Stryker, this character Stryker, I would say he serves as a dark counterpart to Blitz, because Blitz, he is a hitman. He does have limits, but Stryker, he doesn't have limits. He's like a dark and evil counterpart of Blitz, and would have shown what would have happened if what negative impact Blitz had consumes him. And this character Stryker, I already hate him. This character is Moxie's dad, Crimson. He's the don of a mafia crime family, and Moxie's dad was really abusive towards his own son. That eventually Blitz this Moxie's dad eventually became Blitz's next arch nemesis, and you already start to hate him, considering the life of organized crime he's doing, and the tormenting he did to his own son. So Crimson, he's really designed for you to hate. Uh, so you know, uh, Crimson hiring Stryker, and then Stella hiring Stryker, really shows you how much of a scumbag these characters are. Now, this character is Stella's. Not this character here is Stella, Stolas's abusive wife, who was arranged to be married to with. Who was arranged to be married. They're both arranged married, and like I said, the marriage was doomed to fail regardless. the first time I saw Stella, I really hate her so much. You know, her abusive behavior, you know, eventually she will see her own downfall, and she will see that she will lose so much. Uh, for now, she's on the rise, but she will lose when she falls, because when Stolas was banished for 100 years, technically, like I said, Stolas, technically he's still a Goetia by birth. Um, that's something that can't be taken away. Um, uh, Stolas is no longer, like, you know, Goetia by status, and that's eventually going to be the start of the decline of the Goetias, because you know there's a severe, like, you know, power vacuum in the Ars Goetias, um, that eventually will become the downfall of the Ars Goetias. And you know, for the Goetias to survive, if it were survivable, they have to adapt, get rid of the nobility, adapt, modernization, you know, this stop this squabble. You get what I mean. But for these characters, like for this character like Stella, designed for you to hate, and really designed to hate you even more as the series progress. So this character, I would say I for this character, I don't know for the others, but this character, this character Stella here, I really hate this character so much. I would say this is my most hated character of Helluva Boss. Now this character here is Stella's brother, Androphilus. Also, I also hate this character, but there is one episode that makes me hate him even more. But also, one cool thing that was really in a way for Blitz to insult him was calling him. One cool thing that Blitz did to insult him was calling him Elsa. So for people who don't know the joke, um, Blitz called him Elsa because you know Elsa is the Snow Queen from Disney's Frozen, and he does a lot of freezing of Stolas's mansion. So that's why Blitz insulted Androphilus by calling him Elsa. So pretty cool way, but um, pretty cool way of, you know, insulting a character who does so much damage and whatnot. Uh, uh, I don't know what to say, but really cool way to insult a character that's so hated. Um, the episode Sinsmas, which is the final episode of season two, makes me hate this character even more. But I still hate Stella a lot. But this character, my probably would be a whole another level of designed to be hated. So Stella's brother, he's also designed for you to hate. And finally, before I end off the video here, this character is Barbie Wire, who is Blitz's twin sister. Now this character Barbie Wire, until further development of this character comes, um, I'm gonna say I hate this character too, because Barbie Wire, you know, she may not see it, but eventually she will, because you know because her dad was also very abusive, and I'm pretty sure, you know, given her personality, I guarantee that it's possible that Blitz's dad manipulated Barbie Wire so good to get Barbie to blame Blitz for all the problems. And Blitz, he's also trying to reconcile with with his he's trying to reconcile with his twin sister, but she doesn't want to have any of it. And until further development comes for Barbie Wire, I'm gonna say right here that I also hate this character as well, considering her personality and refusal to let Blitz talk, refusal to let Blitz talk about reconciling. So until further developments for this character, Barbie Wire is on my hate list. So that's it for everything on. That's it for my knowledge of all the characters of the Helluva Boss TV series. So I hope you guys I hope you guys can be understandable for the best knowledge I have of regarding all these characters of Helluva Boss. So I'm gonna end it off here on this part. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.